Hi, Romesh Shivastu here, Editor-in-Chief, SightsIn Plus. SightsIn Plus is an HR magazine. It started in 2017. After the overwhelming response of the magazine, we have also started the YouTube channel. Please do subscribe it for the HR updates, for the HR news, for the C-suite movements, for jobs, for some conversation with the top-notch CHROs. The agenda for today's discussion is the moonlighting. Moonlighting has become one of the industry's new buzzword now, and there have been lots of comments and arguments on this by the top companies being involved into this. If we see, the moonlighting refers having a second job in addition to one's regular employment, usually without the employer's knowledge and consent. Moonlighting is side employment, you can say, taken up at the night or the weekends. So if we see the recent comments by the companies on the moonlighting, so last month Wipro has fired around 300 employees, and its chairman, Mr. Rishabh Premji, he said that it is a complete violation of the integrity, and he has also termed it as a cheating. Infosys also reported last month that it has fired a certain number of employees, and it has also said that no two timing, no double lives. However, the Infosys has allowed its employees to take up the gig work, but with the manager's prior consent. If we look at the TCS, so TCS said that it is an ethical issue and it is against the company's core values and the culture. However, the Tech Mahindra has supported the policy, and its CEO, Mr. Gurnani, he said that it is necessary to keep changing with the times, and as always, I welcome disruption in the ways we look. So this is the statement from the Tech Mahindra. So there is also another perspective. Let's see why the individuals are pursuing the moonlighting. I feel that it gives multiple sources of income. Second, that it can give the satisfaction for pursuing the passion. This could be second reason. Third, the reason I feel that they can explore the another field and easier career switch. So these could be the three reasons. That's why the individuals are interested for the moonlighting. If we look at the company perspective, why the companies are worried about the moonlighting, I feel they are afraid of loss of trade secrets, loss of processes, the data, confidentiality. These could be the reasons, and there could be also another reason, that loss of productivity in the office hours. The attrition rate may also increase. So these are the reasons. I think that's why the companies are worried about the moonlighting. We have also discussed the issue with some global HR experts and taken their perspective. While talking to Mr. Devulich, the global thought leader, Mr. Devulich said that the relationship between employer and employee continues to evolve. The loyalty has evaporated with the layoffs on the employer side, and how employees being more mobile as free agent who change and work for the different companies. Having a second job or moonlighting is an extension of evolving employer-employee relationship. This work relationship works if there are clear expectations on the both. So his focus is that the relationships are evolving, and the moonlighting can be worked if there are clearly, if we can define the expectations from the employer and employer side. So he's quite positive about this. I taken also the inputs from Mr. Pravir Jha, who is the CEO of the Pravir Jha Advisory and a global thought leader. Mr. Jha said that I think there is nothing wrong with the moonlighting as long as it is openly shared and accepted by both sides. But if an employment contract that does not provide for anything beyond full focus solely on employer matter has been accepted, it is not correct. Mr. Jha also said that one can always negotiate the contract or negotiate differently with the future employer, it does seems unfair to pay all social securities and health benefit if the resource shares oneself with agencies beyond the employer. So Mr. Jha is also in favor of the moonlighting, means, but some caveats are there. He is saying that the agreement, the employment agreement, that can be negotiated, renegotiated, and what the companies are offering, these social securities, the health benefit. So the company can also discuss on this. The HR needs to take an some step into this. We have also taken the inputs from Mr. Murad Salman Mirza, the global thought leader. Mr. Mirza is saying that moonlighting should be given a favorable consideration as long as it doesn't negatively impact the professional work obligation to the current employer and compromises the confidential information of the respective organization. He has also shared a concern that taking a hard stance on it will not curtail its practice. Rather, such a move will propel it as an underground activity in the form of passive resistance. So somehow he is saying that the favorable consideration should be given to the moonlighting. We have taken also the opinion from another Indian thought leader, Mr. Ratan Chugh, who is the co-founder of Fund Flow Technologies. Mr. Chugh says that if employees are ready to put in extra hours in another company, why not offer them better compensation in lieu of additional work hours? He is also quoting a famous writer, Jim Collins, mentioned that in his famous book, Good to Great, means he is saying that hire 5, work them like 10 and pay them 8. So this is a new kind of the concept what Mr. Chugh is introducing here, and he said that workforce planning can be done in way that fewer employees are doing more work. Employees who are keen on moonlighting can be offered contract working arrangements. Employers can deploy available tools in their IT infrastructure to mitigate the risk, data security and conflict of the interest. So if we summarize this and conclude this, the global experts' opinion, we can say that companies may allow it with some conditions. The contract can be renegotiated. Please do share your opinion in the comment box, and thanks for the watching. Thank you.